hello, and welcome. Thank you for joining me. My name is Aime, and this is another Flinchinuity workout. Today, we're going to do a weighted full body blast. So be ready to target all sorts of muscle groups in the 20 minutes that we've got today. So the way I'm going to work this is we're going to come at you with 5 different exercises that we will do for 45 seconds apiece. In between each exercise, I'm going to have a small transition period. And then once we finish that 5, we will have a 1-minute break. We'll run through these exercises 4 times. So be prepared for that. And I do have several weights off to the side. I do have several weights off to the side to drop my weight, raise my weight. It just depends. I never really know how I feel with certain exercises, and I never want to sacrifice form. So I'd much rather have options than sell myself short. So yeah, very first exercise that we're going to do today is going to be a sumo squat with an upright row. So what that means is we're going to have our heels in, toes out. I guess it's more of a plie squat now that I think about it. It's fine. I call it the same. But heels are in, toes are out, and we'll have the weights in the center, squat down, and when we come up, we're going to lift those weights up. We'll then go down to the floor for a chest press glute bridge. After that, we'll be back up on our feet. This is going to be a right side, left side when we go into it. So just be prepared for that. We will do one side. We'll do the right side first. We'll be in that for 45 seconds. And then when we come back for round 2 and round 4, we'll do the left side. So just be prepared. Then we'll move on to Romanian deadlifts with some rows, and then after that we're going to dump the weights, and we're going to hold a plank. So just be prepared. Basically just going to do all sorts of all the things. So that was that came from the book of knowledge, by the way, all sorts of all the things. Anyways, so first up, I will probably go with my heavier weights because I feel pretty solid in the sumo plie squats with the upright row. So grab your poison, do what works for you. I've got my handy dandy timer off to the side, and let me grab my weights and then I'm gonna start that timer. So yeah, all right, team. So sumo, plie, whatever word resonates for you, squat with the upright row. I want you to go ahead and start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, so again, heels are out, toes are out, heels are in. Squat down, up. When you squat, you want to make sure your shoulders stay over top of your hips. I like to keep my weights connecting in the center, just a little easier. Already this is kicking my butt. It's fine. When you go into the upright row, make sure your elbows stay your leaders, not the weights. 3, 2. All right, we're going down to the floor for the chest press glute bridge. So what we're going to do, weights are up, hips are down. Now hips are up, weights are down. We're working the movement in opposites. A lot of times I like to work them together. Today, I thought I would work opposite. Halfway. All right, we are up on our feet. So we've got that side lunge with the reverse lunge curl, right side only, okay? So we're gonna work right side. Right side stays static. Step over to the left, reverse lunge curl. Over to the left, reverse lunge curl. So when you side lunge, try to keep that right leg as straight as you can. Ten seconds. 3, 2, Romanian deadlift. So push the chest forward, hips back at the same time. Don't bend the knees, slight bend, that's what I want to say. Shoulders back. Romanian deadlift. Whoa, I don't know why I just said that. Row, come up. Weights are down beside you. Push the chest forward, hips go back. Row the weights. Tuck the hips each time. Make sure you keep your gaze looking past your toes. All right, last thing, we've got that plank. We're gonna hold the plank for 45 seconds. Feel free to be on elbows. Let's go. So you can always be on elbows. You can always be on toes. Choice will be up to you. Halfway. Three, two. All right. So that is our first round. We're basically going to run through the same thing 3 more times. With the side lunge, reverse lunge, we're going to do the left side. Left side is our static side coming up. So be prepared for that. Whew. Just realized I didn't have my bottle of water. Definitely could be using that right now. Feeling a little parched. That first round went by fast, I have to admit. It felt fast to me. But don't worry, we've got 3 more to go. Yay! All right, guys, up on our feet. Sumo squat, upright row. Wide stance, weights together. Let's go. And feel free to do these at your tempo. Ugh. Kicking my butt because I'm doing it fast. 3, 2, down on the ground. If weights are up, hips are down. So that means weights are down, hips are up. Halfway. 3, 2, back up on our feet. So we've got the left side this time. I'll give you a front view. So step out to right, come into center, step back. Halfway. Ooh. Romanian deadlift with the rows. Maybe short, but God, these handing me my butt. Okay, shoulders back. Hinge, row, lower, stand. Hinge, row, lower, stand. Halfway. All right, we've got our 45-second plank. So again, like I said before, you can either be on hands or elbows, knees or toes. Choice is up to you. Whatever you do in 3, 2, 1, time on. Biggest thing here is making sure your back is lined up with your core, meaning your hips are not up. Try to make sure shoulders, wherever you are, shoulders are over top of your position on the floor. So that may mean your palms. That may mean your elbows. Halfway. Three, two, bring it on down. We now have a 1 minute break. Oh, love the breaks. Man, oh man. Still wishing I had my water. So you might be like, why don't you get your water? That's because where my laptop is sitting is right beside my refrigerator. And I open up my refrigerator, I'm going to mess up the camera angle. So there's a lot of things at play here. I can't do what I want. It's hard. Life is so hard. Like, man, I just realized I never turned my watch on. It's fine. That means I didn't even work out for today, right? If I don't turn on my watch. Oh, oh man, 5 more seconds. We gotta go. Sumo squat, upright row, sumo squat, upright row. 3, 2, let's go. So again, chest up, okay? Don't let the, what do I want to say? Chest up. Don't hinge. Oh my God, I'm going too fast. Mm. 3, 2, down on the floor. Chest press glute bridge, weights up, hips down. Now switch them out, hips up, weights down. Halfway, team. Three, two, bring it up. So this time it's the right side stays static. 3, 2, let's go. Come into the center, curl for the reverse lunge. Lean over for the left, curl for the reverse. So that leg staying straight is super, super key. Also, what's really key to try to stay mindful of is that back foot. Make sure you're paying attention to that ankle. It matters just as much as the rest of the exercise. Just because it doesn't seem like the focus, don't forget about it. 3, 2, all right. Romanian deadlifts with a row. Shoulders back. Chest forward, pull. All right, so dropping those weights, going into the plank. It's fine, just words. Let's go, let's go. Halfway. Try to keep your gaze forward, try to keep your back flat. Nice work. Woo. In our break. That was third round. Fourth, final, coming up. And then I can get my water. Some of us have water problems today. That would be me. But what I don't have is fan problems. Every time it oscillates towards me, it feels so good because I'm covered in sweat. Woo. I just want to say, take back your own power. If you find an outlet to do so, take back your own power. That's where I'm at right now. I did something really recently. Go ahead and grab your weights. Sumo squat. And it's interesting because I got a text message. The text message pissed me off. All right. And I decided to respond to that text message. And when I responded, I gave a wholehearted response. Now, I was I don't want to use the word aggressive because I wasn't aggressive. I just stated facts. But when stating facts, man, not worrying about how somebody else felt because of the way they made me feel. Not being responsible for the way somebody else made me feel. Is that what I want to say? That's what I'm trying to say. I'm working out. It's hard. Weights down, hips up. Let's go. But my point of what I'm trying to say is I was myself 100%. I said how I felt, and I wasn't concerned if what I said hurt the other person, because ultimately I didn't say what I said because I wasn't hurt by that person. So, I've always watched carefully the way that I word things, and by doing so, I've not always taken care of myself. And I have realized by sending, let's come up, left side this time, by sending that message, I've taken my power back. Go. Step back with that curl. And I don't know, it's interesting. I went through this process of grief. I don't know. I mean, it's grief because of another situation that it triggered, but it's okay. Triggers are opportunities. And it was just something where once I got out of it, I realized I took my power back. It's the best thing ever. Three, two, Romanian deadlifts with rows. To take your power back. Shoulders back, hinge, row, stand. Halfway. Plank coming up, and then we're done, yo. Woo. Let's bring it on down. Bring it down to the ground. 3, 2, let's go. Back flat, gaze forward, navel tuck. Doesn't matter if you're on elbows, on toes. What matters is your hips are not too high. They're not pushing back. They're not pushing up. Halfway. And that's it. We're done. We made it. Congratulations. Look, as always, thank you so very much for joining me. You could be anywhere in the world, and you choose to be right here, right now with me for you. So I appreciate your time, and I hope that you walk out of the door feeling better than you did when you walked in. Do remember, we have fed heart, body, soul, mind, and we now have a window of opportunity to feed the muscles. Build back what you have broken down by putting protein in the body, taking care of yourself, never ever forgetting that you absolutely matter and you're imperfect is perfect enough. I truly hope that you have a spectacular rest of your day.